on to the next person. So check y'all email. Some of y'all emails full right now. Check it and clean it out.
I've been messed up, I've been broke down. Gotta catch up, gotta shine now.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Everything Mia Sims back again with another video. So today's video we're going to be talking about how to secure your first brand deal. So if you guys don't know, just a little background information, I have been influencing for going on 3 years, y'all. Glory be to God. Like literally he's the only thing that could have kept me through all of this, so y'all, like literally. But yes, so I've been influencing for, it's bound to happen, y'all. Bound to happen. I'm bound to mess up. Bound to not be able to talk, but it's because it's an eyelash in my eye. But yes, so like I said, I've been influencing for 3 years, and I feel like I have some tips and tricks that could help you guys, because I'm not too far along, but I'm also not just starting in my journey. So why not help you guys? I needed the help, and I feel like it's time to help you guys. If you're this far into the video, don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe, join the goal, gang, gang, gang. We live over here, and that's on period. Since if you ain't got no goals, set some, achieve some. The time is now. If you needed a message or a memo, it's me. Let's get it done. 2022, we're coming after everything that God has ordained for us, and don't you ever forget it. So yeah, y'all, it's March Madness, 31 days, 31 videos. We're going ham all of March, and we literally only have 4 more days left. So in 4 days, I would have posted 31 videos, a video every day, y'all, like the whole month. I just cannot believe it. It's such an accomplishment for me, just because this is the first time that I'm starting to take YouTube and my brand serious in general. If you guys don't know, I just upgraded my setup. I'm going to make sure I card that video above so that you guys can go check out my new setup. I am not filming on the floor anymore, y'all. Literally, I cannot believe it. It has been such a journey, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be existing. I'm grateful to be here. Like I said, I'll card the video above, and let's get into talking about how to secure your first brand deal. All right, y'all, so first things first, which I did talk about, and how to plan and create content effectively for social media, is make sure your email is in your bio. So I'm not just talking about the little button that says, you know, email, you know, for people to click and email you, because sometimes brands are on the computer and they don't always have access to click that button and be able to shoot you an email. So make sure your email is somewhere in your bio. I will make sure I link above here my Instagram, so that you guys can see how it is directly in my bio, so that people can reach me. Number 2, make sure this is an email that you check, or put in that effort to check your email every day, because you do not know who may email you and what they may be saying. So make sure it's an email that you always check, something, or make a note of it, whatever the case may be. But you want to check your email, because there has been a lot of times that I've missed out on opportunities from not checking my emails, or making the mistake of using a general email for brands to contact me. So that's number 2. All right, so the third thing is you want to make sure that you're reaching out to brands. Sorry if I look down, guys. I have sticky notes here with all of the information, but you want to make sure that you reach out to brands. Y'all, why do I keep saying brands and not brands? Whatever, but make sure you reach out to brands. Email them. I will link above an email that I sent to brands, just to give you guys a basis of what to say. But yeah, email these brands. Make sure you get in their DMs, ask them to have their influencer marketing email, PR email, whatever the case may be. But make sure you're in their emails. Make sure you're also, just as well as people are emailing you, make sure you're reaching out as well, because scare money don't make money. And I'm just say that. I'm gonna say that. It is what it is, and I stand on it. Because y'all, when it came to all of this stuff that's going on right now in my life, you know, I was a little shook. I'm a little scared. But scared money don't make money, and you can't be scared no more. It's 2022, and this year finna hit on something different. So don't be scared. Don't be scared, because being scared is gonna have you sorry. All right, so the fourth tip on how to secure your first brand deal is be seen. So what I mean by be seen is be consistent on your platforms. Not saying that you have to post every day or pull a March Madness like how I did. No, that's not the case, because my story is not your story. My faith walk is not your faith walk. My journey is not your journey. This was a journey that I took for myself. My journey on Instagram is something that I take for myself. You have to find out what works best for you and what suits you in the season that you're in. So no, I didn't say go on Instagram and post every day, but make sure you have a consistent posting schedule. schedule, so that these brands will be able to notice you and know that you're not just, posting and then dropping off. So yeah, like I said, be on Instagram, be seen, be on Pinterest, Twitter, whatever the case may be, and just be seen. Make sure you have a posting schedule, and if you want to know how to plan and create content effectively for all of your social media platforms across the board, I'm going to link that video above here, or card that video above here, so that you guys can check that out as well. All right, tip number 5, make sure you email people back in a timely manner. These sometimes they're coordinators or whatever the case may be, or they might be third-party people or who are hired in and contracted, or they might be branding agencies or whatever the case may be, but they have a deadline as well. So if you're not responding when they need you to respond or immediately, they will move on to the next person, y'all. They will move on and keep it going like nothing happened. So you want to make sure that you, like I said, pick an email or put an email in your bio that you're going to check and remember to check, or just make a habit of checking your email. Just for the simple fact, like I said, you will miss out on money and they will move on to the next person. You will miss out on an experience and they will move on to the next person. So check y'all email. Some of y'all emails full right now. Check it and clean it out. All right, so tip number 6 is I think this is tip number 6. I don't know. I think it's tip number 6. Make sure you have a media kit on hand, and you want to make sure you update your media kit every quarter. So if you guys don't know what a media kit is or how to make one, I am probably going to make a video next month on how to create a media kit, because y'all, this was something that I struggled with for the longest. I searched high and low on the interwebs, on YouTube, on some of everything, trying to figure out how to make a media kit, and nobody had a video on what exactly you should put in your media kit as an influencer, if you're trying to work with brands or whatever. But it is super hard to find that information, so I'm going to make sure I make a video about that so that this can be accessible to everybody, because I don't want you guys struggling like how I struggle, because it took me a long time and I missed out on a lot of opportunities in the beginning of my influencing career, just for the simple fact that I did not have a media kit and I didn't know what to put in my media kit. And if your media kit is kind of all over the place, and your color scheme isn't correct, or what's befitting for your brand, you could get turned down. So I'm probably, like I said, going to make a video about what to put in your media kit, just a media kit video in general. Number 6, make sure you have a media kit. Number 7, you want to make sure you know the correct format to email a brand. Like I said, I'm going to link a picture right here of how to email brands, and just being professional and knowing email etiquette. If you guys do not know, the only reason that I know email etiquette is because before this whole influencing thing, I was going to school at Lawrence Technological University in Southfield for mechanical engineering, and our professors would literally be on our behinds about emailing them incorrectly, and they will literally tell us, no matter what it is that you email us for, if you do not email us with the correct format, we will not respond. And they weren't playing. They did not respond. I had a lot of emails that I sent out that I did not get a response to, because simply where I came from, I didn't know the proper email etiquette. So I would definitely list above here how I email, or what my emails look like to brands. So that's tip number 7. Tip number 8 is when you finally get to secure your brand deal, or because this isn't even secure, or I can't say that contracts come after securing, because it's in the process of securing. So when you get your contract, tip number 8, when you get your contract, make sure you read over your contract. I cannot stress this enough. Read over, because you don't know what it is that they're trying to bamboozle you about, or what they're slipping or sliding in there that they think regular people do not understand. I also read a book. I'm going to be back and I'll show you guys. All right, so in this book right here, they talk about what to look for in your contract, what to negotiate in your contract, and just some of the need to know terms in your influencer contract. So if I don't suggest anything, I would definitely suggest getting this book. It is very helpful in your journey, and just lets you know some of the things that these agencies and brands are looking for when it comes to influencers and people who they want to work with. So yes, make sure you read over your contract. Make sure you know what some of the things mean. And this ties me into tip number 9. If you do not know what something is in your contract, look it up. Look it up. And this goes into the video that I made about how to become an influencer. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to make sure that I card it above here. But it just ties into that video about what I said when in regards to building friendships and building connections and community. If you guys don't know what something is in your contract, you can always look it up. Or for me, or like me, for example, or for instance, when I first started, I didn't really have to look up anything, because a lot of people who were my tribe or people who were close to me on social media, I was able to reach out to them and ask them questions and ask them what something meant, and if I should negotiate it, and if something is included, should I negotiate a higher rate. So you can either build a community and just have people to go to and ask questions who are a little bit above you and have been in the influencer game longer, or you guys can look up books and, you know, look at something that is going to give you that information. But if you don't know what something means, look it up or ask somebody, y'all. Ask somebody, please. Don't be out here just signing stuff just because you're ready to get $100. No. And no. This ties me into my next point, which is know your worth. Don't be out here just settling just because somebody offered you $50, $100, $25. Don't let nobody offer you none of that. Where is your mama at? Please, like, no, don't do it. Don't. Just because somebody is offering you money does not mean that is your worth. Please don't. Know what it is. So first of all, you need to charge what it is that you need to create the content. You need to charge the time that's being used. You need to think about all of these things that go into creating the content, because let me let you in on a secret. Creating content is not easy, y'all. And y'all know this, man. So don't let these brands play y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. It was no now. It was no 15 minutes ago. And it's gonna be no. Don't do it. Don't. All right. Next point, create your best content. So you want to make sure you create your best content because you want brands to keep coming back. You want brands to keep working with you. You want to create long-term and long-lasting partnerships. So create your best content, and sometimes, you know, throw an extra photo in there, maybe to, you know, depending on what it is that you're feeling, throw a little salt on it, a little pinch of sugar. But just make sure you're creating your best content all in all, because I was getting a little off topic. And this ties me into my next and last point. Check your insights. Make sure you always know what's going on with your page, so that when a brand asks you a question about what your page is doing, what you have to offer, you will always know. Even if it's not from the existing quarter, you can go based off of what happened in the previous quarter. But just make sure you're always updated and you know what's going on with your followers, your subscribers, whatever's going on in your business in general. Because you never want to be caught lacking or make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about. Check your insights, make sure you know what's going on, and do not let these numbers define you, okay? Because people lose followers every day, okay? I did this March Madness and I was almost at 6K and I done lost like almost 100 followers. So don't let these numbers define you. It's okay. The people that's here with you now may not be the people that's going to be with you when you elevate or when you level up. So who cares? I don't care, because for every one follower that I lose, God is going to replace it with 10. So it is what it is. Okay? So they're going to be, if they're really rocking with you and they really support you, they're going to support your content no matter what. They're going to support whatever decision it is that you choose to make, because they're here supporting you. And if not, they can kick rocks and blow bubbles. And I'm just leave it at that. So that is it for today's video on how to secure your first brand deal. Don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe, join the goal gang. We lit over here, and that's on period. Since if you ain't got no goals, set some, achieve some. The time is now. If you needed a message or a memo, it's me. Let's get it done. In 2022, we're coming after everything that God has ordained for us, and don't you ever forget it. So yeah, y'all, March Madness, going ham all March, posting a video every day. We only have 4 more days left, so don't forget to turn on your post notifications to be notified when I post new content. You guys do not want to miss out. I'm posting some of everything for some of everyone, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video.
I've been messed up, I've been broke down, gotta catch up, gotta shine now.